Peace. How y'all doing, lovely Leos? Lady T here, and I'm here to send you guys an abundance of peace, love, life, prosperity, health, and wealth. I hope all has been amazing. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Check the description box below. All my information's down there. Remember to check your sun, moon, and rising, and to take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay? If it don't apply, let it fly. I'm available on YouTube for free readings at 8 p.m. on Thursdays, Eastern Standard Time. So be on the lookout for me then. But Leos, this is a reading for November the 6th through the 12th. And in the pre-shuffle and meditation, it was some type of partnership or union, whether it's family or romantic, I didn't pick up on, but I feel like that's going to be in the forefront of your consciousness this week. And that came through during the pre-shuffle and meditation. Now, for the first card out to be a firm foundation, this is card number 4. So it's showing me that there is some type of understanding of needing to have a firmer foundation with the relationships that you're surrounded by. Okay. Look, see spiritual union coming out. There's some type of connection here that you have with someone, and the foundation of it is going to be at the forefront this week. I was about to say this afternoon. So whenever you're watching it, it could be in the afternoon, right? So we have number 4, we have number 2, and then we have card number 2 as well. So 2 represents not only connections, relationships, but they also represents balance and blessings. And then if you add the 2 here, you have 4, which is the stability, the foundation, the security of a connection is going to be highlighted this week, okay? So we have firm foundation, spiritual union, and movement, choices, and decisions. So this week you could really be in your head about making the right decisions when it comes to the connections that you have with the people around you, whether it's a relationship, romantic wise, business, or friends, family, whatever. But they're going to be highlighted for you this week. And I feel like you're going to have to make some important decisions in regards to the people that you surround yourself by around. Some of them could be interfering with your finances. Some of them, it could just be coming up because there needs to be some changes in the relationships and the foundation of them. So let's keep going and see what's going on. Let's get a little deeper this week. I feel like this has been circulating in your energy for a very long time. It kind of comes and goes, but it's like you questioning either who you're with or who you're hanging around, and it keeps coming up. That was way too many, and they flipped out. Let's see what else is coming up. But I feel like this week, because we are in Scorpio season, Scorpio is about change, transformations. They're trying to give y'all all the cards. I'm trying to tell you. Change, transformations, and just things coming to an end so a new beginning could start. So even if you're in a relationship, I'm not saying that your relationship will end, but what I am saying is that it's a possibility that you're going to have a discussion about the restructuring of the foundation of your connections in your relationship. Like if something's not working, this would be a good week to actually speak about it and go from there. Now, play coming out and it being a water sign, it's about being playful within your emotional state. Water represents emotions. So this is a week where you're going to need to lighten up your emotions a little bit, especially when it comes to the foundation of self and the foundation of these relationships. Try not to be so in your head so much and get moved more out of your heart energy. And then you have emotional support along with energetic cords. So emotions are real this week, you guys. And sometimes we don't realize that we are energetically tied to people, even if we're not connected to them anymore. And even if we're not in a relationship or have the connection with them anymore, sometimes you're still energetically connected. So this week is about taking care of your emotions, being a lot lighter, and paying attention to who you build these energetic cords with. Are these people that meet your future, or are these people that hinder you and delaying you from, that you're connected to from your past? So let's get the cards out. We have Ace of Wands out first. Ooh, I kind of like this. King of Wands, there you go. Whether you're male or female, you came out in your spread. The Page of Cups. the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Wands. Let's slide this down just a little bit. And the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. See, that's that separation or connection. So the signs that you have here are Leo, Sag, Aries, and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, just immediately, like as I glance at this, I feel like this is a new beginning after a separation. Or this is an energy where you know there needs to be some type of change or separation, and it's a hard decision for you to make. And you just don't know what to do, and you feel like confusion or a state of, being in unknown. But with this energy right here this week, no matter how hard this is or how much it hurts, you know that there is something out there for you that better aligns with your energy, or you know that you deserve better, or you know that there needs to be a change. And it doesn't always have to mean separation. It doesn't always have to mean separation or anything like that. This could just be, that there needs to be some type of restructuring in the connections that you have with people. So you have this brand new energy. I feel like you guys, even though we're moving and everyone's going through like all these transitions, I feel like you guys understand and know that you can feel the energy of a fresh new beginning coming, a fresh new start coming, and it's kind of like powering you up. And it's like, I'm getting this feeling of, it's like, I just want to be loved. I want to be loved properly. I don't want to deal with the bullshit. I don't want the fighting. I don't want the arguing. I don't want none of that. I just want peace, love, sexy time, and to laugh. That's it. So that's what your spirit is pushing you towards. So it could be putting you in a state of confusion, especially if you're in a relationship. This doesn't feel like a single reading. This definitely feels like, if this doesn't apply to your romantic relationships, it's applying to your friend group, okay? But the confusion around this is here because it's trying to show you something that you just don't want to see, or you've been trying to, turn a blind eye to it, or hope and praying that it's going to get better because you've been through it with this person or this connection, right? And spirit is pushing a redirection, a separation for some, a redirection, a regrouping, something here where there needs to be, it's like, don't give up for some of you. Some of you, it's like, don't give up. You made it this far. You can weather the storm. All connections have highs and lows. And the others of you, you're confused on whether to give up or not, because you can feel yourself changing and growing. And if you're connected to sometimes people who aren't changing and growing with you, your spirit just doesn't align all the way. So spirit is making you see things this week that they said, look behind here. Yep, this has been hard. Look at that, sleepless nights with the Nine of Wands, the contracts, the energetic cords, right? This is a tough decision, but I just heard, if you know better, do better. You have this opportunity to start this new cycle. So either there's a conversation you need to have in regards to changing some things with the connections that you're connected to, or this is a brand new start after you separate from a connection that's been giving you a little bit of exhaustion, tiredness, and things of that sort. No finances or anything came up in this reading. This was all about this connection that's hard to break. So let's get an angel, an African goddess oracle. And they want to give you two, so I'm going to take two. The first one is Allah, and it's grief. See, y'all are feeling this heavy grief. It's card number 29. Some of y'all could be born on the 2nd, the 9th, the 29th, the 4th, or the 11th, okay? But let's read this card. It's about grief. So, Allah, she's the goddess of grief. She's the Igbo tribe in Nigeria, and her temple is the lovers, and her element is the bush. Ancient Earth Mother Allah is the foremost Igbo deity. Goddess Allah oversees motherhood, fertility, and the afterlife. After death, humans return to the womb of Allah, replanting the soul to reincarnate. Give your spirit your grief. Bawl it out, wail it out, cry it out, sob, shriek, shed tears, surrender it, excuse me. You are holding unprocessed grief. You want to skip over it and get back to quote unquote normal, but grief doesn't go away because you ignore it. The only way to heal is to walk through it. Losing a loved one is ultimate heartbreak, but you also experience grief after breakups, job loss, and disappointments. Self love and self care are required. Ask for support, be gentle with yourself. Your affirmation for this week is I am supported by my loved ones, those who are seen and those who are unseen. That's beautiful. Your next card is Sarah Lakali, and she's Divine Lineage, which is card number 6. And 6 is all about family. 6 is all about balance and peace and harmony. Sarah Lakali, she's the goddess of divine lineage. She's the Romani and from Egypt. Her temple is the ancestors and her element is the water. Great ancestress Sarah Lakali was an Egyptian prophetess and the patron saint of the Romani people. Oral history says that Sante Sarah had the highest divine lineage. Your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. Now remember that. You are the Holy Grail. Divine ones walk beside and within you. Trust. Your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone, that they are rooting for you. They ask you to honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. Create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. So for those of you who do have an altar, it's time to like clean it up, refresh it, put more food, the plants and the things, whatever it is that you need to do. Because sometimes the altar can get a little messy. Or a shrine, for those of you who don't have an altar, this is just about paying homage to the ones that came before you who are no longer with us. Speak their names. Unbury your ancestors. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood related or culturally or spiritually connected. Your goddess declaration. I am my sister and my sister is me. Some of you who have loved ones who are not necessarily blood related, but they were like your friend, they were like your brother, they were like your sister, and they on the other side kicking ass, knocking down doors to make sure that your life aligns properly. So if you haven't just said out loud in some words lately to talk to them, or had a shot for them, for those of you who drink, or put one in the air for them. It's just about speaking to them out loud. They hear you. They're there with you. They protecting you. They making sure that your life doesn't end up like them. And this feels like friends. This feels like a friend or someone that was your age that was gone too soon. This doesn't feel like it could even be like a lover or someone like an old flame or a husband or ex-husband or ex-wife. They were the same age as you, but I feel like they've been gone for years. But I feel that energy coming through, and it's very beautiful because when I get into these ancestral energies, sometimes it's like mother, father, grandfather, grandmother, aunts and uncles. But this feels like a loved one that was like y'all were around the same age. That is like, hey, don't forget about me. I want you to acknowledge me. Have a conversation with me. Some of y'all need to write them a letter. Even and just to get it out of you, pour all that emotion, pour all that love, pour all that energy, tell them what's been going on, write them a letter, and then just burn it and give it to them, and just feel the release and understand that they got you. Okay. Woo. But yeah, that's the reading. I really hope this resonated. I'm sending y'all abundance and peace and support and healing energy. Whoever it is, y'all got it's the energy is so strong. There's somebody that's your age, which is I'm just feeling it. But yes, sorry you guys. The energy is like very, very strong. I can't even get out my last little bit. But yeah, check me out on Thursdays. Check your moon and rising. And thank you guys so much for being here. Check the description box. You can follow me on all the social medias. And until next time, I'm sending you an abundance of peace, love, light, prosperity, health, and wealth. Peace.